Hey guys, today is Wednesdays and it's actually not Wednesday. I was filming this shit the day before, but it's Wednesdays right now for you because you're watching this and my name is JC Poo. So this week is an advice week, an AW, A&W, AW, A&W. That's a restaurant, right? Yeah, they have root beer. All right, so this week's advice week is how to get therapy and how to get tea. Now, I'll do a little quick how I got it. There was this program in Montreal that you had to get accepted into, which I didn't because I didn't fit their effing trans criteria. But then I got free therapy from somebody who was like doing their master's, and then after that, she wrote me a letter giving me a diagnosis of me having GID. But like for sure, like I just kind of pressured her into giving it to me, and then I got T with that because I called an endocrinologist. I was like, I need an appointment. Got an appointment. I just needed to get a letter from him. He's like, I'm gonna give you the T, but I need a letter because the government wants me to have a letter. But if you don't want to do it my way, because I kind of did it like a sneaky way, like kind of, yes, I'm horrible, I get shit for this. Yes, I kind of pretended like I was more dysphoric in my body than I was just so I can get tea. When really I'm like, eh. I mean, I did have a lot of dysphoria with like my body and my voice and my face and not passing, but I think I overemphasized it so that I can get tea faster, and I didn't really get that much counseling, which was really not a good idea, and I'm kind of suffering emotionally because of it. So if you're gonna do that, please don't. It's not a good idea to. No, I'm kidding. I didn't actually like pretend that I was like really more dysphoric like I was, but I think that I did skip onto the tea bandwagon a little too quickly. But we all know this. I've talked about this a million times on my channel, so whatever. All right, and how you gonna get tea? Well, there is an online counseling service that works in America. Now, it did not work for me. I did it, and my doctor did not accept the letter. But if you are in America, I heard that a lot of people. It's called Brand New Day Counseling. You have like 5 sessions with this woman. You pay like $50 each time or something, or $30. I don't remember. And then she writes you a letter saying that you have gender identity disorder, which I fucking hate. How this, but whatever. We're not gonna get into the debate of how much I hate the medical system and shit like that. But they will. She is very nice. She's very. Her name is like Melissa or something. She's like a lesbian, been in a partner relationship like 15 years. They have kids. Like live in North Carolina. Like I know her whole life. Okay, she tells you her whole life. So that is an easy route, and then you just call up an endocrinologist. I think you need to get a referral. So I think you might have to. I think you might have to go to like a clinic, get a referral. I really don't know how it works in the States, but that's how I did it. I just called up the endocrinologist, and I was able to get an appointment with a just a reference from my doctor or something like that. Which, by the way, was an asshole and told me I shouldn't change my body and I should just stick with what I have. Bitch, are you a psychologist? No. So that is one option for you. I will leave the link down there because it's very informative, and the person is really nice, and I've heard that it works for a lot of people. Me in Quebec, it didn't work. Maybe it'll work for the rest of Canada, but we're French and we have some weird ass fucking laws here. As for everybody else, the quickest way to get counseling and therapy, because you obviously need to go through this whole process before getting a letter and being diagnosed and telling your true feelings. I'm not getting into the debate about this. I just really want to, but I just hate how we have to do this, and these people have to decide our lives, and they have to decide when we're ready to have tea, and they have to decide when we're ready to have surgery, and you can all go fuck yourself. Obviously, this is a very passionate topic for me, and it gets me very angry that people who are not trans have to analyze us in what trans is. Whew, this is privilege. It's everywhere. Anyways, so you found yourself a therapist. There are a lot of websites. You just Google trans-friendly therapist, LGBT therapist. You just get yourself a therapist near your home. If you live in a big city like Toronto or like New York City, come on. It's probably like the easiest place to find. Los Angeles, you know those big cities? Of course, I'm talking America. I know that we have a lot of viewers who are not in America. But if you're not in America, same thing. Big cities have a lot of therapists. And I know I'm talking about like more accepting places, and I'm sorry about that, but that's all that I know. You get yourself a therapist. Now, you talk to them about your feelings and your concerns. If you really want tea, like right now, I'm really not saying do what I did because it's a bad idea, and I don't want anyone to go through the psychological distress that I went through after 4 months being on tea, but after I felt better. But if you really want tea, then really search within yourself the things that you feel like you need to say in order to get tea. If you feel that you are ready. Honestly, I didn't feel like I was ready, but I rushed into it. If you feel that you are ready, then there's certain things that you could say. Oh my god, I'm going to get so much shit from all those people because I'm saying this on the internet. Dear God, please don't take what I say seriously. I'm crazy. Anyways, so if you live in a place that is very not accepting and you have a therapist, or you don't know how to tell your parents that you want therapy, you can obviously make up a problem, make up some sort of, I have social anxiety, I need to see a therapist. So you see a therapist and then bang, you just tell them you're trans, and then, I mean, it's not that easy, but I'm just saying, like, you work into it. And I know somebody who's seeing a therapist for anxiety and stuff like that, and they came out as trans, and working on the process. It's really good to work out your emotions and find out if tea is actually really for you, because we all know that just because you're trans doesn't mean that you have to go on tea. And just because you're on tea, it doesn't mean you're trans. Alright, so this is all the advice that I have. I really hope that this was helpful. I'm sorry for all those people who believe that I'm telling everybody to go on tea right now. Even if you're not sure you're ready, just go on tea now, like I did. No, I am not saying that no. If you're not sure, don't go on it. If you're not sure, talk to a therapist about it. Oh my god, I'm not making any sense. Please, dear God. Okay, guys, we are missing some advice weeks for like the next couple of months. So in my crotch, write down some advice week topics that you would like advice on. Alright, have a good week.